Hey world, welcome to 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and stay on top of it because of my worship. I just finished a session for BMY participants on Deep Kriya, which I have been practicing for quite some time when we launched BMY for the first time in 2017. Very deep experience for all of us. It was online only Zoom, but it was very deep experience. Very beautiful, very complete. I feel the kind of completeness, fulfillment it does is very beautiful. One of the most amazing thing about the Kriya which we practice here is it takes away a lot of your cravings, the tendencies, the vasanas, which actually make you compulsory to do something. It becomes a choice. That's the whole idea of all these processes. As I was coming out of the experience, I realized, and I'll share with all of you this. See, earlier, when hundreds and hundreds of years ago, when human beings were evolving into a higher consciousness, the sole purpose of every human being was to experience in their lifetime self realization. They should be liberated from this cycle of birth and rebirth. The only purpose was to self realization, mukti, liberation, salvation. So, the wise men of that time have created this set of amazing kriyas, processes, meditation processes, yogas, pranayams, which eventually will help everybody to reach their state of salvation, their experience of silence. And that's the only purpose. In fact, the whole this part of the world was completely designed also like that. You first phase of your life, you have to practice brahmacharya, celibacy. Then you grow up into an adult, so you should not miss on bodily sensual needs has to be satisfied. So grahastha ashram, household lifestyle you have to live. Then you have to go into vanprastha ashram where you have to do for the people society, move out of the place. And then finally will be sannyas ashram. Sannyas basically means renunciate everything and go in some cave, mountain, forest, deep jungle and meditate, do all these practices that has been taught to them by those masters that time, and experience. If it happens, it happens, otherwise. But that's how you end. From the kings till the kings, everybody has to eventually go to take sannyas, renunciate. Science grew, mind grew, intellect developed, and we saw enormous inventions and discoveries. And all these inventions and discoveries are very attractive, from the aeroplane to train to wheel to today what we see. There's so much, and this attraction actually became distraction to the human evolution. Man got distracted towards all these things. They're very exciting, they're very pleasurable, they're very gratifying. And cycle to motorcycle to car to bigger car, then luxury car, and then bigger houses, and there was no end to this desire. So it was all about I want to be number one, I want to be a conqueror, I want to win here, I want to fulfill my ambition. So everything was, the science gave that different sense of aspiration to human being to live. Of course we are living a very luxurious life, comfortable life in terms of outwardly, but in the process the side effect was very bad, because man became too outwardly. We started missing on our inner peace, missing on inner fulfillment, completeness, that energy. All these things were part of a human being in the earlier, as I told you earlier also, was a part of everybody's life. And suddenly this development, and for years together, man started losing his peace, filled with stress because competition, comparison, you should do better than everybody else. And this whole thing of performance, better performance became stress, and stress became health issues and fitness issues. And my God, we are sorry. And this is the today's situation. Few wise men realized the only way to deal with this is to fight against all these things and give people A better way of living is to bring back those practices. And few wise men brought meditation processes, pranayams, yogic practices back to common man. And then you see in recent time, last 20 25 years, people want to actually get into this because they're not able to deal with the stress. In fact, now it will become even more important for all of them. The generation that is going to come will have too much of sensory load, too much of stress, too much of pressure from very early age in life. Because in my school days, I don't even know what is called counselings and counselors. Today there are school counselors, children need counseling, they have obesity issues and so many problems are there. Human beings are dealing with different diseases which I never heard about it. So these wise men realized the power of those practices. And today, again, yoga has found a way back. Pranayama has found its way back. Meditation techniques, processes, so many masters, contemporary masters are working with the people to teach some exercises by which they can let go of the stress and because of no stress or because of releasing the stress and contaminations and negativity and the negativity from the body's again mind is filled with a lot of positivity, which in turn is increasing the performance of people because now it's all about I want to conquer the outside world, I want to conquer the outside world, I want to conquer everywhere, I want to be victorious everywhere. So performance has to be enhanced, and this performance can be enhanced only when these things you practice. So the whole game has changed today. The same practices which led people for towards self-realization, inner journey, inner peace, inner completeness, fulfillment is today being practiced by people for outward growth, for performance enhancement, for doing better than everybody else, and to have a more edge on everybody else, and that's how it is. So today, same practices which were giving inner peace and growth is now helping people to give outer growth and outer success and better performances, no stress. Never mind. The beauty is when you do these practices, even if the objective is to grow outside, enhance the performance outside, you still also will experience those moments of silence, moments of trance, and those inner peace, inner quality of life, which is a byproduct of the practice itself. Initially, it was done for inner peace. Today, it is being done for outer success. Nevertheless, whether you do for whichever objective, what is important is for whatever reasons, these practices are back. Eventually, even the person who is doing it for higher energies or stress relieving will eventually, if they continue to do it religiously and regularly, sincerely, they will eventually get those glimpses of silence and trance and feel the inner peace and complete and fulfillment. And that's so beautiful. For whatever objective purpose you have brought back those practices, but the practices are so complete because there's a very beautiful law of life which says problems can be compartmentalized, but solutions are always holistic. So, a holistic solution called yogic practices, pranayama, meditation techniques, processes, it's a holistic solution because of which not only your inner development happens, but also your outer growth happens. So, there is internal peace that you're looking for also will happen, and external paisa that you want for success that you want that also will happen. It's okay, right? But what is important is bring in some practice in your life. Whatever excites you, from yoga to meditation techniques, different dynamic techniques, static techniques, whatever is your body temperament or what is your mental temperament, pick it up. Pranayams and so many beautiful processes are there, and it can end up giving a very holistic solution to you, the outer world also and inner world also. And with that belief, let's start this wonderful day together and a wonderful weekend. Love you so much. Thank you. Bye bye. Here we go. I believe I can. So guys, go get set and grow.